everybody, you are cooking with Christina, and I want to welcome you to my kitchen tonight, where I'm going to do two very fast, easy freezer meal recipes, because we know that our world is about to explode and get really super busy if it hasn't already. I know I have been busy all summer long, and it feels like I almost need that breath to just take a second and just breathe. But the kids will be going back to school soon, and I'm not ready for that either. And so what I found is that I keep trying to figure out what I'm going to make for dinner at 6 p.m. And that doesn't really work out very well, because it usually equates to the drive-through. And so I wanted to try to give myself a couple of easy recipes, and I want to share those with you so that when those days come where I have been super busy and I didn't have time to really think about dinner, I have a plan that I can back up to. And so I thought that would be super easy and helpful for you guys. So these are going to be 3 easy chicken freezer meal recipes. We're going to put them together in under 30 minutes. So first things first, I did start by actually steaming using my pressure cooker to cook some chicken ahead of time, okay? So if you have an Instapot, any kind of electric pressure cooker, that works. This is the Pampered Chef quick cooker. I'm gonna just kind of turn it so you guys can see it, because right now I have it facing the opposite way, okay? So you can see it's been keeping my chicken warm for a while. It has a lot of custom preset settings on here. We just use the chicken setting, and it cooked our chicken in 30 minutes. I'll go ahead and see if we can release a little bit more steam left to release there. We'll let that bad guy go out, and then our pin dropped, so we're all set. We're gonna open this guy up. Are you ready? So there you go. The steam still rises, guys. So I'm gonna put this over here out of the way, and actually what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab our nesting trivets. I'm actually going to pull the pot out so you guys can see kind of what this looks like on the inside. I know I have my business card here because I've made soup for the teachers before, and I just threw my business card on it so it wouldn't get confused. But check it out, you guys. Fully cooked chicken, 30 minutes. Okay, it took 15 minutes to come to pressure, 15 minutes to cook, and we're done. So let's move this guy off. I'm gonna get him out of the way. Just move him over here. And we are gonna chop this chicken up, you guys, okay? So I'm gonna use my salad choppers. They are used for much more than just chopping salad, as you can see. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it over into my glass bowl, batter bowl, because I would like to chop it here. It doesn't take too long, a little bit of muscle, and it chops super easy, super fast, way easier than like 2 forks trying to shred. Like, have you ever tried? Raise your hand if you have ever tried to like shred some pork or some chicken, and it ends up with your fork flying or your meat flying across the room. Yeah. So we're gonna do these one at a time, because each of these chicken breasts is about the serving size that we needed for the recipe. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chop one, and then we'll move on to the next. I'm gonna move this guy over so you guys can see everything we're doing, because I really need a bigger area. Woo. Yeah, that way you guys can see well, right? So check it out, you guys. Super fast, just a couple seconds there to chop it all up. And now we have some shredded chicken, okay? So I have pre-measured everything that we need for tonight. Let me grab a little one of these spatulas here. Just push that chicken out. We don't want to waste any chicken. So we'll close and lock, that way they're good and safe, and set them to the side for the next one. All right, so let me grab bag number 1. For each of these recipes, you're going to need a couple of bags, you guys. Shoot me a message. This is a freebie, you guys. Usually people pay to get into the freezer meals. This is a freebie, so send me a message if you want the recipes and the shopping list. But we're gonna take bag number 1. We're gonna go ahead and pop our chicken right into the bag. Usually I have my little baggie helpers, but I do not today, so let's go about this a little bit of a different way. We don't wanna waste any goodness. There is amazing tools for not wasting any goodness called scrapers or spatulas. So we're going to use those. We're going to get all that goodness into the bag. And you guys this is a recipe good for like 4 to 6 people, but if you just have one person or 2 people, you can actually split this in half, and then not have to worry about making too much all at once, right? We're getting a little low here. Okay, so we just put our chicken in. We're gonna put in 3 cups of small broccoli florets. So I have those all measured, rinsed in our Easy Read colander. So let's put our, oh, I'm lying. Sorry, I have step 2. Bag 1 is the sugar snap peas. So these can be frozen or fresh. We're gonna pop them in there. And then our next step, I'm gonna grab this guy because I used him earlier for this to measure him out, is to put our prepared stir fry sauce in here, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put this in here. Now, once we get all of our good sauce in there, we want every little drop, right? Because I'm a saucy kind of girl. Yeah, I know, I'm a dork, it's okay, you guys, it's okay. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna squeeze out as much of the air as possible, okay? And then I actually wanna do a little bit of kneading on here because I wanna get that stir fry sauce inside of the meat so it marinates it. As it's in the freezer, it's gonna get marinated and then it's gonna have a lot more flavor to it, okay? So now we got a lot of that flavor in there. And we'll go ahead, I like to kind of roll my bag out like that and then just give it a little hole so that it can let all that extra air out because there's always extra air in there. So, all right, let's set, this is bag number 1. We're gonna set this to the side. We're going for bag number 2 now, you guys. So in bag number 2, this is where we're gonna combine. We have 2 medium carrots that we julienned. So if you guys know, this is julienne when it's really small like this. And it's actually, tap that off so you guys can see. This is the julienne peeler that I used. Super easy. It comes in a set with 3 different peelers, you guys. So that one makes it super easy, really nice. I'm dropping my carrots all over the place. It's fine. It's fine. All right, so we open up our Ziploc. Boom, in goes those carrots that we julienned. I had one other type of a julienne before, and it was not my favorite. This one I like is a newer style that they came out with about a year ago. So I do like this one. The next thing that is going to come in here is going to be 3 cups, the broccoli that I showed you earlier. So we're gonna go ahead and dump the broccoli in, okay? There's our broccoli. And our next thing is 2 tablespoons of Asian seasoning. So I'm gonna grab my tablespoon. This is an Easy Read measure spoon. Sorry, I just shook you guys all up. Meaning it can be several different measurements depending on where you move this. And this does clip off for easy cleaning. So this is my favorite measuring spoon of all time, but it does not always fit into my seasonings. So let's see if this one fits. Ooh, yay, it kind of does. So we're just gonna kind of give it a little roll here. So we want, it said 2, right? Yep, 2. All right, so we're gonna go for 1. We'll just kind of on top. And we're gonna go ahead and roll it around again. Shake it, give it a little shake. And 2, and you guys see that my spice that I'm using, my Asian, is actually a seasoning that comes from Pampered Chef. It's a part of our pantry products. Check it out. So that is our Asian seasoning. It's really good. This one is, I'm looking to see, ooh, sodium 5 milligrams. So guys, if you've not heard my pantry products story before, I'll tell you now. We use, I used to push back on Pampered Chef seasonings because they're a little more expensive. What isn't from Pampered Chef? Quality equals a little bit more money. But you can get stuff super cheap when you host. When you remain a host yearly, you get a discount all the time. And there's also a new seasoning subscription called Taste Buds, where you get some seasonings every single month. And I have big news coming in September about that program. But anyways, my story behind this is this: heart problems running both sides, my side of the family, my husband's side of the family. And so sodium is something that we really watch because our kids have a pretty good chance of having some heart issues as well. Our daughter did as well. And so we watch our sodium, and I like to talk about taco seasoning, like being 650 milligrams. And this is, taco is 15. This is 5, you guys. It's amazing. So, and it tastes good and it's fresh. So when I say fresh, like you can smell it, it's fresh. There's not as much preservatives in it. That's why the low sodium. All right, so we're gonna shake this all up because I wanna get that seasoning everywhere in here. And then we're gonna squeeze out as much of the air as we can, which there's gonna be a lot of extra because broccoli holds air. In case you didn't know. All right, so here we go. This is how this works. We now have 2 bags. And when you do a freezer meal workshop with me, you're going to get a form that is going to tell you this. It's going to tell you what goes in bag 1, what goes in bag 2, and then it's going to tell you this is how you prepare it. And if you don't have this tool, this is the one you're going to use, okay? And if you don't have either of them, just shoot me a message because I'm happy to help. So here's what we're going to do. We take bag 1, slide it into the 3rd bag. Take bag 2, slide it into the 3rd bag. Take our whole sheet with our recipe instructions and everything, and we're gonna make sure that it is the title, the name of our recipe up, slide it into the bag so that it's all together. So when I need to find something quick and easy and fast to make, boom, I just go to the freezer and there it is, boom. Now listen, there's a few other ingredients that's needed for this recipe. And when you do this particular workshop, I will also send you a complete shopping list, boom, and it's going to tell you the extras that you're going to need, but the extras are also listed here in the preparation instructions. So our first one is done, it's ready to go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to set it back here. We're going to move on to number 2. And number 2, I'm sorry, I never even told you what number 1 was. Chicken stir fry. Chicken stir fry was number 1. So you can serve that over like rice. My oldest is big on lo mein noodles. So we usually have to do both rice and lo mein. It's fine. Our recipe number 2 is Dijon noodle toss, guys. Dijon. Woo. Okay, so bag 1. Let's pull it closer. In bag 1, oh, we got to get our make ahead chicken ready. So first things first, let's get our next chicken and let's get it all chopped up. And over there, so there's any of the juicy goodness. Do this really quick for you guys. I know I'm shaking you guys all up. Hope nobody has motion sickness. I typically don't unless I'm in the car and I'm not driving. If I'm not driving, I have a hard time. If I'm driving, I'm totally fine. But if I'm not driving, I can get a little bit sick. So, all right, so there we go. That's all chopped up. Let's get that extra chicken out. Boom, boom, boom. Lock it so it's nice and safe. All right, so we're gonna go for bag number 1. We're gonna pop our chicken in, you guys. I know here where I am, we are just a couple weeks out from hearing about who our kids' teachers are, picking up high school schedules. We've already started sports, signing up for them, practicing for them, sports, physicals, all that stuff. You know, we'll see how the year goes, but either way, I know I'm going to be happy to have these recipes in the freezer. Okay, chicken is in. Our next thing is going to be 2 cups of frozen peas. So I took, if you guys saw before, I used our 1 cup measuring prep bowl, and that was for I used that for the stir fry sauce. And now I'm using our 2 cup. Now these come with lids as well. Absolutely love them. They are great for, well, just exactly what you see, prepping, but also for storing stuff. It's nice to have some bowls that you can use to store your leftovers in the fridge and be able to see them. So, all right, and our next thing is 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. So, and you'll see this is the older label. We did just redesign our labels on all of our seasonings. This guy might not work in here. We may have to go ahead and just do a pour, and that's okay, it's fine. We can pour. Usually when I pour, I get a little heavy on the seasonings, but we're gonna try to not get too heavy. Woo, we're getting close. All right, and let's pop that guy down in there. Dijon in, loving it. Okay, so We're gonna squeeze out our air as much as we can. And I'm gonna go ahead and still shake this guy up because I wanna get that Dijon kind of down in the chicken, give it a little bit of flavor. Okay. So that is in here. Now you guys, I use frozen peas. You could use fresh if you wanted to. You could even use canned, but I'll tell you when it comes to your nutrition, fresh is best, frozen's next, canned is last, okay? Bag 1 is ready. And we're gonna get bag 2 ready now. So let's move this guy out of the way. Bag 2, in bag 2 we are gonna put in, we're gonna start with our cream of chicken soup. Grab my can opener, and you guys will see I use the old one still. This is the new one. I'm just honest with my people. If you have arthritis like me, the new one may not work as well for you as the old one does. I keep the new one. My family, they grab it. They don't hesitate to use it. Unfortunately for me, I struggle with it. So we're gonna go ahead, and even though it has that top, I want to use my can opener. Why? I don't know what's been on that top. Number 1, but also number 2, this makes a nice, clean, safe cut on the metal to where I don't have to worry about one of my kids getting cut if they touch this. See this? I can like, I've seen people do that. Yeah, you can, it doesn't cut you. Whereas if you use the other, you can get cut. Hopefully I didn't leave any chicken noodle soup on me. But hey, it is what it is. Now here's the third reason, another reason. It's another reason. If I would have used the pop top, I would not be able to use my scraper to get all the goodness out because that would cut my scraper. I'm not about getting my scraper cut. So because I used my can opener, I have a nice clean cut. I can get my scraper inside here. None of my food is gonna touch the top or the outside of that can, so I don't have to worry about any yuckiness getting into this soup, right? So there's that. The next thing we're gonna pop in here is a 1/4 pound of deli ham diced. I bought this diced. If you wanted to dice your own, you absolutely can. And then we are going for 2 tablespoons Dijon, and I'm gonna dump this because I know that this is like 2 tablespoons here. So let me just, now because there is not all the preservatives in here, it has lower sodium because less salt, less preservatives. Sometimes your seasonings might kind of, I don't want to say solidify, but they get a little bit more firm where they're kind of stuck in here. And if you just tap it, it's fine. It gets it all worked out for you. So let's get some air out. We're gonna swish, swish, swish all this goodness together. And we're gonna take out the rest of the air. Okay, here we go. Get the air out. Do you guys sing when you work? I do. Not the best singer in the world. My kids will tell you that, but I do. All right. So bag number 1 is going into bag number 3. Bag number 2 is going into bag number 3. We're going to put our whole recipe and instructions for Dijon noodles down in here. Okay. Now, day of, we're also going to need, I'll tell you. So this is going to go over some rotini, and we're going to use some sour cream in here as well. And a little bit of Parmesan to go on top, kind of like the Olive Garden does, right? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that in my videos. I just did. Fine. It's fine. All right. So here we go. So our Dijon noodle toss is ready to toss into the freezer, you guys. And we are going on to recipe number 3. First thing we're going to do is we are going to chop up that chicken. Get our 3rd piece of chicken out. Now guys, when you are actually using a pressure cooker to cook your food, you have to make sure you have at least 1 cup of liquid in that pressure cooker for the cooker to actually come to pressure and do its job. If you don't have the liquid in there, it's not going to work, okay? If you have too much liquid in there, which some people may do on occasion, you may have an explosion, not a huge explosion. I don't want to say explosion, but like when you release the steam, all of the extra food and liquid is going to come out and hit the ceiling. I did that when I made chowder once. I made a double batch, so I had too much liquid in there. It was a mess, hot mess. But the chowder was great. What was still in the thing. So, okay, there we go. Chicken is chopped. Let's get all that goodness out. And this last recipe is Italian chicken pasta. Y'all. Okay, so we are gonna take our bag and we're gonna put our chicken inside. Okay, so here we go. Boom, diddy, boom. Just like yay. Now guys, my regular freezer meals, I usually do 7 recipes. So that gives you a pretty good base for the month, really. It gives you a couple of freezer meals per week. If that's too many for you, then you could do them like for 2 months instead. Just do a 1 month. Do one of my freezer meal workshops 1 month, but have it last for 2 months, and that's totally fine. I do try to do freezer meal workshops once a month, and I will go ahead and post out the sign up for next month's freezer meal workshop, because that is going to be a full workshop and you'll have to order ahead of time to get your spices in. Most of these I think you can get in the store, or you probably have in your cupboard, but if you don't, please let me know, because I can get them ordered for you pretty quickly, or I might even have some extras in stock. Okay, so our next thing that we're going to put inside of this bag is we're going to do 1 small onion and we're going to slice it thin. Guys, have you seen the Rapid Prep mandolin? You might hear my guinea pigs go nuts with this. This is the Rapid Prep mandolin, you guys. Now, I had a mandolin before and I was pretty upset because I couldn't really use it because I was afraid I was going to like chop my hand off. They know why. I'm not the most graceful person in the world. So this is it. This is the top. Obviously, it snaps right onto this bowl, this bottom here, and you keep all your stuff inside. Okay. So when you click it off, we are going to have your settings on the back side. You can French fry, you can slice, you can do thin slices, thick slices. You have all these size settings here. We're going to do a regular slice, and we're going to do it pretty thin. So I have it kind of over at 3. If that's not thin enough, we'll move it to 2 or 1. So we're going to open this up. On the bottom, you'll see it's got suction cups like Spider-Man. Okay. I'm going to move this down a little because you guys have got to see all this goodness. Okay. You've got to see it. Even if my head's cut off, I don't care. You got to see that. Okay. Okay. So in goes the food catcher. Okay. And then this is your food hopper and your food pusher. And so what's going to happen is you're going to move this down and you're going to put your food hopper on. You have to lift this little button to push it in. Okay. Your blade is actually right in here. You're never going to touch it. You're never near it. Okay. So we have an onion all ready to go in here. We're going to pop it in. We're going to actually cut it in half because we are a little bigger than we need to be. So it's fine. We'll just give it a little chop. We'll have some onions cut in half and it's fine. Totally fine. So I'm going to pop this guy in here. I want him to go like this. I'm a little picky because I want him to look right. Okay. I'm going to take my food hopper. My food hopper is going to go in here. Okay. And then this is the plunger. I never have to move my hand across the blade. Are you ready for this? Push down, lift up. We're already pushing the food hopper. Oops, I got it backwards. Sorry, guys. So like that. The onion. Let's do the other half. I'm surprised my guinea pigs didn't go crazy, you guys, because they're probably like, oh, she's ready to feed us. No, she's not. You guys, did you see that? So let's pull it out. You guys can see all these little thin little slices now. Amazing. Super fast and dishwasher safe. So this is like one of my favorite tools. We're going to use it again here. So I should just leave it right here because we're going to use it again, right? All right. So we're going to do our onion right into this bag. Now, my family's not huge on onions. They're really not. So the thinner I can slice, the better. In fact, I might go to a 1 next time, which is totally fine. They will live. They do eat stuff they don't like for me, but they have to because they don't like a lot. Okay, we're gonna go for a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. So from the pantry, Italian. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pour because this is pretty far down there. So you guys, what I love, 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 aside from the sodium being lower and the health factor of our seasonings and rubs and pantry products, is the smell of the freshness. Like, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision, seriously. Okay, so that's in there. We're gonna go ahead, seal it up, shake it up, get that seasoning all up in there because we need that yummy goodness. And then we are gonna go ahead and open it up and get all the air out, squeeze them in, okay? Less air, the best, the better. All right, that's bag one. Bag two. Let's pull bag two over. In bag two, we are gonna start with diced tomatoes with basil, garlic, and oregano, guys. So this is the one I got. It's actually a little bigger than I need, but it's fine. We're not gonna drain it. We're gonna put the whole thing in there. And then we're moving on to some zucchini. Zucchini is one of my favorites. All right, so we got that. Let's pick this bad boy up. Actually, maybe we got it. Maybe we missed a spot. We did, we missed a spot. That's fine. We can go back and get it. It happens to the best of us. All right, I think we got it now. There we go. And we should be done with this guy now. We're gonna go ahead and scoop. Well, we should be able to just kind of pour him in. Yep, he's good. He's in there. So here's our tomatoes. Remember that was garlic and basil and our diced tomatoes. We're gonna do a small red pepper, and then we're gonna do, oh no, we're gonna do our medium zucchinis first. Sliced thin, sliced thin. I wanna see, dun, 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 dun. We're gonna do this way. All right, guys, everybody, let me go over here real quick and just chop these little guys off. Just taking off the ends. Now listen, it says one medium. I take these as small, so we are gonna go ahead and do 2 of these. And then we are going to go ahead and pepper, food pepper, let's get the next guy going. This is one of my kids' favorite jobs when they cook now. Can you chop that fast with a knife? If you can, I'm jealous because I cannot. I will cut my finger off. Okay. So the next thing is we are gonna put, oh goodness gracious, yes, that's that. That's that. Y'all, I'm losing my mind. We're gonna put our zucchini in. And then we have to do a red bell pepper, you guys. And I'm gonna show you one of my favorite ways to prep out our bell peppers, okay? This is also what I use to do our pumpkin. I'm trying to clean a pumpkin out. First things first, I'm gonna chop the top, okay? So I just chopped it this way over there. Sorry, my knife was over there. So I just chopped it this way, okay? And I'm just gonna use this because we're done with the chicken. So this is called our scoop loop, which has so many uses actually. People are like, why would I buy a scoop loop? It's serrated. It can scoop out the pumpkin guts. My kids hate pumpkin guts. It can scoop out all the veins out of here. Also, my kids love when I make melted snowman cookies using this, okay? So it's amazing. So you just kind of push this guy in here and you turn him like this and you pull. And you scrape the vein and it's gonna pull all of the seeds out. It's gonna make it like so super clean, you guys, okay? One little seed hiding there for me. It's kind of down in the crevice. I might have to use my finger. Yeah, he was stuck. But check that out, you guys, okay? So, scoop loop. Love it. All right, now we are gonna go ahead and we are going to, we're gonna just kind of push him in like that and start, reopening. Start cutting our slices. All right, yep, we got it all. There it is, you guys. All right, let me smooth this guy up for you. All right, well, not that up, a little bit up. There we go. All right, we're gonna put the red pepper in here. And we are going to go ahead and get all the air out and seal this guy. So this one we actually put over like a bow tie pasta, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just give this a little like kneading to get everything all mixed in together. I like to get that sauce, that seasoning, coating stuff. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and let all the rest of the extra air out. Because y'all know we just got some air, right? Yeah. Maybe. Oh, wrong way, Christina. There we go. We got the air out. So here we go. Bag 3. This is our Italian chicken pasta. We're going to put bag 1 into bag 3. Bag 2 into bag 3. Italian chicken pasta instructions into the bag. And you guys, all right, I'm 4 minutes over because I get chatty Cathy, but that was right about 30 minutes for 3 meals that are going into the freezer. Now, I also showed you guys a few awesome products, and I want to show you guys a few cool things as well. So I'm going to pull this computer over closer to me because I have a little slideshow for y'all. I can't do it while it's that far away. So let me just slide you closer. Boom, boom, boom. Do you guys see that pretty blue cast iron back there, right there? It's one of my favorites, favorite color. And it's one of my favorite products. And it's actually a host special. So, all right, let's do this. I'm going to hit this needy little, actually I need to, for a second, to do this. All right, there we go. Ready? So guys, here is the deal. When you purchase as a guest, either on my website, in a party, wherever it is, and you spend $80, you're gonna get a free gift, okay? So, whoops. Oh, Christina is like not on the right screen. Maybe there's the right button. So this is your gift this much. Enjoy a little taste of Taste Buds. You guys, I wanna show you this. Hold on, because I think I have an envelope here. I think, maybe I don't. I do, yep. Sorry, my pantry's messy. This is what Taste Buds looks like when it comes to you. It comes in an envelope like this, and inside you get 3 seasonings of the month. And this one is actually our barbecue one. I haven't opened these because I have the this version of them opened. So there's South Carolina style barbecue, Kansas City style barbecue, and smoky barbecue, okay? And then inside you also get this card that tells you about the 3 recipes and all these many ways to use the spices. You get a recipe for each of those seasonings, and you get little tips where you see the red arrow, okay? So 3 of those cards. It's pretty cool. It comes to you every month. It's our subscription. If you are tired of trying to figure out what you're gonna make, this is a great way to figure it out, y'all. And it's a great way for your family to try new things. So when you do an $80 order, you're gonna get a taste of Taste Buds. So we're gonna send you 2 of our seasonings and some recipes for them, and they are exclusive. So you guys are gonna absolutely love these. They're great, okay? But it's while supplies last. So I just talked to you about what our Taste Buds are. So this month, if you order Taste Buds subscription by August 16th. This is not your free product. This is if you subscribe to Taste Buds. by August 16th, you get this month's exclusive theme, which has some exclusive seasonings, honey sriracha and garlic parmesan. Now listen, these seasonings are not in our pantry products to be ordered. They are not available for anyone else to get. The recipes you're going to get are exclusive. Nobody else is going to get them but you when you order the Taste Buds subscription, you guys. If you need help, please reach out. I'm happy to help you with that. In August, all of our big appliances, you guys, I say our big appliances, they're small appliances, but they're our big appliances. They're 25% off. In August only, 25% off. You want the grill? You can get it for 25% off. You want the quick cooker we use tonight? 25% off. The deluxe cooking blender, which is my family's favorite, and we use it every day multiple times, 25% off. You want the air fryer? 25% off. But it's not clicking for me. There we go. But that's your price, your 25% off customer price. Now look at the host side. If you host a qualified party, which is $200, that's it. Now you got your 25%, you get an extra 50%. So look at the quick cooker becomes $78.38. You guys, it's a $210 product. Deluxe cooking blender, $130.88. Deluxe air fryer, $104.63. Deluxe electric grill and griddle, $130.88. You guys, it's an amazing deal. So cool, okay? All right, now look, these products that you see here on this page, they're not available to anybody but our hosts in August, okay, until September. These are brand new fall products. They will be coming out to everybody later, but for now, they are just for hosts. They are host exclusives. You can get your hands on these. This 14 by 10 enamel cast iron pan, you guys. I got it right here. I gotta show you. Do you see how pretty it is? Now, it doesn't come in blue, but see how big the sides of this pan are? That way you can do lasagna and not have it spill over. Or you can put a 15-pound turkey in here. Ooh, sorry, making noise. And we got the rack so you can lift it out too. It's pretty amazing, you guys. And it's gonna look great on your Thanksgiving table. But if this pan's not for you, that's okay. Because this is the one that I'm gonna cook our chicken divan in that we just put together. This one is the enamel cast iron skillet with lid. Check this out. Okay, I'm gonna hold this preciously. Look at the cute little PC. I love it. Okay, on the inside, you have that coating on the inside, that enamel. And see how it's divoted? Can you see that on the lid there? What that does is as your food is cooking and that steam rises, it makes it so the steam comes back down into your food to make it super juicy and tender. So these two pieces are exclusive, but they're not the only ones that are available for our August hosts. You can get 60% off of any of our enamel coated cast iron or cast iron. And if your eye is on the blue, I suggest you do it quickly because it will not be here after August. The blue is a limited edition color and it's being discontinued after August. So hit me up if you want the blue. Check that table out, you guys. I can't wait for Thanksgiving. Okay, now also when you party in August, you are a part of helping others, giving back to others. I don't know how many of you guys have friends who are battling cancer. I have a few. You guys know that medical challenges are near and dear to my heart because of my daughter. And so I used to stay at the Ronald McDonald House when she was sick and we had to be at the hospital. But people who are battling cancer, a lot of them go to the Mayo Clinic. They stay at the Hope Lodge, which is basically like the Ronald McDonald House for cancer patients. And it's not always easy when you're having treatments to get a nice home cooked meal. And so Pampered Chef is actually going to donate 20,000 quick cookers, which is our pressure cooker, to make it easier for these patients to have a fast, quick meal that's healthy and home cooked. It's something I missed horribly when we were at the Ronald McDonald House with my daughter. And you can be a part of that when you host, a part of that give back, you guys. So now guys, check this out. I'm gonna move my picture. I don't know if that makes a difference to you guys, if you see it move or not, but I'm gonna move my picture. I don't know if you've ever thought about doing anything like I do. I was a customer for over a decade and I would hear people say, have you ever thought about doing anything like I do? My job is so fun. I get to party. And I'm like, what is it? And I did think about it, but I just didn't get asked the right way, I guess. And so I just want to tell you this. For me, I found that my business, I didn't join Pampered Chef for the business, you guys. I joined in 2019, in February 2019, for a deal on the products. If that's you, that's okay. You can join for the deal on the products, and this is the best month to do that because you can start your business for free. What I ask people is to please give me 2 parties. That's what they asked of me, give me 2 parties. And then I realized the opportunity that I had with now being able to have a successful career while I'm working around my family's schedule. My family comes first. My business comes second. My customers don't feel like that because I'm with them every single day. But the time I'm with them, it works around my family's schedule. I'm at all the games. I'm able to work sometimes if I'm at the games when my kids aren't playing. If my kids are playing, my phone is down. So anyways, I want to share this out with you guys and just say, if it's something you've thought about, please reach out to me because now's the time. I don't want you to wait until the kit rebate is gone. I want you to get your kit for free. I want you to see how amazing this business is. This business pulled me out of depression, out of a huge depression after my daughter passed away. I was fine if I had people around me. I was fine when my family was home, when I had my kids to take care of. But when my husband left for work and when my kids left for school, I wasn't fine anymore. I crawled back in my bed and I covered my head up and I just went to sleep because I didn't have a purpose for my life if I didn't have my husband and my kids. And Pampered Chef gave me that purpose back. They gave me friends. I have such amazing friends now. So check out the kits. If nothing else, you just like redid your kitchen and got some brand new tools and nobody's coming to take those from you. So you can start for as low as $79, or you can choose the ultimate kit too, which is $279. It's $1,100 or more in value. And you get to pick your electric. You guys, that grill alone is $349, just so you know. Okay. So the air fryer is that's a set. So the regular air fryer is $279. The set's even more. And you're getting a kit for less. And then if you get your rebate, when you get your rebate, it's free, y'all. It's free. It's free. So I'd love to chat with you more if you have questions, but I definitely don't want to pressure anybody. All right, let's talk about shipping. Shipping is $7.95. It doesn't matter what you order. It's $7.95. It doesn't matter if you order the cast iron that's super heavy. It doesn't matter if you order one thing of seasoning. It's $7.95. The only way it's not $7.95 is if your order is $150 or more, and then it's free. So I'm hitting buttons and it's not moving. So why not order 150 more and get it for free? We are on direct ship now, which means as soon as your order processes, as soon as it's in the system, I check it if I have time. If you order at 11 o'clock at night, I'm not checking it because at midnight it's rolling out. It is processed, it's going. We're also on real-time inventory, which means this: if you order a seasoning and it's on the shelf, it's going to ship to you. If you order, say you're ordering Asian, it's on the shelf, it's going to ship to you. You're ordering Asian, it's not on the shelf, it's not going to ship to you. You're going to have to wait. You won't be able to order if it's not on the shelf. If that makes sense. We try to limit our back orders. There we go. Free shipping, $150 or more, you guys. So that's your shipping right there. Okay. If you are not in the States, I can't say that word. I'm being straight with you. I can't say it. Non-contiguous states or territories, it's $14.95. Okay. With free shipping at $200. Guys, if your order comes to $151.95, round up. Give that extra 5 cents to Round Up and Feed America. The extra that you give goes straight into Feeding America, into our pantries. It'll go to the closest pantry to where my zip code is, and it's going to help. So I believe there's one in Flint and one in Lansing in Michigan. It's going to go to help the hungry in our local population. So, and there's a lot of people that are hungry right now. Okay. And so guys, hey, reach out if you want to host, if you'd like to get some of that awesome cast iron, if you'd like to get some of the new cast iron. Also, I don't even know if I put this out. Oh yeah, if you'd like to get the electrics even cheaper, reach out. If you don't really want products, but maybe you're more of a person like me where you like to give back, reach out to me. Let's do a fundraiser. Let's find an organization that we can support together because I love supporting I love supporting organizations, and we love to have fun with each other and like learn new recipes and tool tips. So I hope you guys enjoyed the freezer meal workshop. I'm super excited for the next month that's coming up. You guys have been working on the menu and I have it almost ready for you. And thanks for joining me tonight. Bye guys.